Good evening, everybody, and welcome to 321 Media. If you were just tuning into 321 Media, you just heard myself, Dan LaBelle, on the call for the 2025 Piver Cup Girls Championship matchup. And man, what a game it was. Chargers and Bears played in the championship game 0-0 after the regulation, and then 0-0 once again after overtime, and Chariho was able to win in penalty kicks to secure the 2025 Piver Cup Championship, the fourth consecutive Piver Cup Championship for the Chargers. And now we have another matchup between the Chargers and Bears. This time it's the men's edition, as Chargers will take on the Bears in this 2025 Piver Cup Championship game. Both teams coming to this game 3-1 on the season. Chargers were able to defeat the Fitch Falcons in the first round game, 2-0 last Saturday. As for the Stonington Bears, well, they put on a clinic against the Westerly Bulldogs as they were able to win that game 8-0. Very impressive fashion for the Stonington Bears. The last time we saw the Chariho Chargers was last Thursday, as they took on Lincoln. We had that game for you on at 321 Media. They were able to get a 3-0 victory in that game. Their last game was on Monday against Division II leading East Greenwich, who East Greenwich has 2 Division I wins as well against Classical and Central, along with their win against the Chargers. So the Chargers faced one of, if not the best teams in Division II, and lost 4-1. Stonington coming into this game trying to snap the Chargers streak. The Chargers were able to win the Piver Cup last year. Chargers looking to defend their title here tonight. We should be set for another great matchup if this game is anything like our first game here at Palmer Field. With me here tonight, working with him for the first time, is our guy Caleb. We want to make sure to shout him out. Want to thank him for coming and setting up the camera so I could talk a little bit here tonight, as it looks like the Bears are going to get things going here for this championship game. The Chargers are in their white uniforms, and the Stonington Bears are in those nice black uniforms. As now Bennett of the Chargers tries to work it towards the sideline, and that ball will go out of bounds. This will be Duhigg who throws it in. That's Ethan McCann trying to get the ball out for the Chargers. Instead, ball's worked into the middle, and Resinger tried to work it up the field. Stonington steps in front, and now this is McCormick for the Chargers, number 17. Now to Rice. To Ethan McCann. Now to McCormick. To Poplaski. Casey Poplaski. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Fight for the ball. It finds the foot of Fazaro. Stonington, Chariho battling for it. And that was Wolfrat who won it. Now the Bears work it back. This is Durham sending the ball down the field. And McCann will let that one roll to his goalkeeper, Prescott. Booming kick from Prescott. Goes right over midfield. Creamer trying to settle it. It's Ferreira trying to run down the sideline to get it. He's got some speed. And that ball is poked out of bounds by Brady O'Neill, senior for the Bears. Also does a great job on the basketball court for Coach Wozencroft and the Stonington Bears during the winter, as does number 14, Sean Durham. This is Aaron Rice. Now to Fazaro. Now this is Bennett to Resinger. Resinger trying to get it to Ferreira. Now Creamer's running after it. Ball moving quickly. Ball's worked in. Stonington's able to get it out of there. And here come the Bears. Good move along the sideline over there. But the Chargers are able to win it back. Ferreira looking to make a move. Trying to get it to Creamer, but that ball will go out of bounds for a goal kick. This is Brady O'Neal taking the kick for the Bears. And that ball will go out of bounds. Oh, instead it'll be a free kick. As it looks like that's number 24 over there, Yates. Again, set to kick this one. Booming kick. Pizarro heads it for the Chargers. Ball working into Prescott, and he's able to secure that one. And you'll see this from the Chargers all night. Prescott will look to try to roll that ball out quickly so the Chargers can go on the attack right away. We saw that a lot the last time we saw this Chargers team in action. That's Wolfrat trying to fight for it for the Bears, and that ball will go out of bounds off of the Chargers. Dewey will throw it in. That's Alessio for the Bears trying to work for it on the sideline. And that'll be a throw-in for the Bears. This will be Durham. Sean Durham running all the way up the field to throw this one in for the Bears. Durham long throw-in, right in the box. Couple headers, another header. Add another one to it. And why not? One more, and that ball finally comes down. This is Creamer. Right to McCormick, back to Creamer. Now Stonington will control it. This is Dewey. Spin move right there. Didn't get enough on that pass, though, as Aaron Rice is able to poke that one out of bounds. Neal works it in. See if Stonington has an opportunity, but Resinger of the Chargers made a play there to keep that ball out. And that ball will work all the way down to the Stonington goalkeeper. That's junior Mateo Panciera in goal. Ball's headed back by Bennett. Now that's Poblaski. Lost it, and now Durham has it for the Bears. But Poblaski, good hustle, trying to win that one back. And Reed McCann will work that one back to his goalkeeper, Prescott. Prescott's got to get out of there quickly. And Aaron Rice finds Poblaski. Touches it right to McCormick. Trying to get it up to Ferreira. And Brady O'Neal sends that one back down. Poblaski heads it now. This is Owen Nicholas with the ball for the Bears. And O'Neal trying to find Alessio. But instead it's Reed McCann kicking that ball out of bounds. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Rice. Stonington throw in. This will be Dewey who throws it in. Right over the head of McCann. Let's see if it'll bounce. Opportunity for Alessio. And that ball will roll out of bounds. And it looked like it was off the Chargers. Bears will get a corner kick. And this will be senior captain Sean Lord looking to take the corner kick for the Bears. As Lord's kick is batted away by the Chargers. It'll be a throw-in for Stonington. That ball's sent down the field by Pizarro of the Chargers. Ferreira, oh, it gets by one of the Stonington defenders, and here comes Creamer. Creamer works it back, now to McCormick. Bears have plenty of defenders back. Ferreira still trying to make something happen, though, as the double team coming. Tried to work it to the middle. Once again, Stonington was just right there. Bennett, the kick in, as Durham gets it out of there for the Bears. Ferreira trying to get it for the Chargers. That's Yates guarding him closely. Now Creamer comes over to secure it. Back to Ferreira. Kick inside the box. We'll see if Poplasky can get it. And instead, it is Mateo Pansiera, the goalkeeper for the Stonington Bears, getting that one. Big kick from Pansiera right there. Now Poplasky of the Chargers trying to fight for it. A little push in the back from Wolfrat, and that'll be the Chargers' ball. And like I said, perfect example right there. Chargers really looking trying to go quick tonight. The referee is like, hey, slow down a little bit. Wait for me. As now Pizarro will get ready for the free kick. We saw him have a beautiful free kick pass to Ethan McCann. Oh, it looks like they're looking for that same connection. Oh, and Creamer. Oh, and it is a goal for the Chargers as McCann tried to head it, missed it, went off of Creamer, and then McCann, who was still in the area, taps it in for the Chargers to take a 1-0 lead here in this 2025 Piver Cup Championship game. So big goal to start this game off for the Chargers, and Ethan McCann is fired up, trying to get his team and these fans going. We did see that same exact play when we saw this Chargers team play last. It didn't quite work the same way, but still got a goal out of it. The 1-0 Chargers, 30 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first half. Now this is Alessio starting things up for the Bears. And Lord will send that one down the field. Now Prescott and the Chargers look to go back on the attack. Creamer trying to go after that one. A little too aggressive, though, right there. Took out Yates, and it'll be a free kick for the Bears. This will be O'Neal for the Bears, lining one up. Trying to find Alessio. Chargers are all back, though. McCormick fighting for the Chargers. Him and Wolfrat go at it. Now Ferreira has it in the middle of the field for the Chargers. Trying to find Creamer. Creamer's got some speed, but so do the Bears as Brady O'Neal is able to get over there to stop that play. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. I want to make sure to shout out all of our sponsors here on 321 Media. Without the support of all our sponsors, we wouldn't be able to broadcast these high school sporting events, all the other local community events that we cover, and have all of the great podcasts and shows that we have to offer on 321 Media. We get up over 300,000 views every month throughout all of our platforms. So if you're interested in sponsoring with 321 Media today, call or text 401-321-2838. We love supporting local businesses. Local businesses are what keeps communities going. Now Pizarro tries to work it in for the Chargers. That's Yates kicking the ball up in the air for the Bears. Ferreira See what he can do here. Tried to cross it. Oh, no one was there for the Chargers, though. As we got a little bit of a hold right there. It looked like there was a little bit of a push. No call. And the ball's going to go the Chargers' way. Head coach of the Stonington Bears, Mario Costa. Coach Costa is assisted by Gordon Lord, Coach John Siciliano, and Coach Jay Wolfrat. Kick in from Fazaro. We've seen that connection to McCann before and misses on that one. Goal kick for Pansiera. Chargers head coach Brian Williams has done a great job with his team over the time he's been at Chariho for. He's assisted by Coach Faragelli, who was a teacher when I was in high school at Chariho. Still is, and she was our class advisor, so she is the best. Does a great job coaching this boys soccer team as well, so I want to shout her out as Alessio and the Bears on the attack. But that ball is able to be kicked out by Resinger. We also have assistant coach Joel Gabrielson, and of course we could not forget to shout out our guy, Coach Jacob Aruda. Not Coach Russ Aruda, Coach Jacob Aruda now, as he is coaching with the Chariho boys soccer team. I want to congratulate on him in his position, and you guys will be hearing him in the winter to call both Chariho boys and girls basketball games. And now this is Poplaski trying to work against Nicholas. Ball sent in. Alessio, who really fast down there, tried to keep the ball in and was able to kick it off McCann for a corner kick. Looks like this is Lord again, taking this corner kick. Captain for the Bears. Ball's crossed in, and Rice was able to chest that one out of there. Chargers trying to work the ball up the field. That was Yates stepping in for the Bears. Now the ball finds Neal. Neal trying to work it down the sideline to Lord. That'll be a throw-in for the Bears. That'll be Sean Durham throwing this ball in. He's going to get a good running start. We saw his last throw in get right near the box. This one does the same thing. And that was Reed McCann kicking that ball out of there for the Chargers. Durham runs it down. Now works it back to O'Neal. That was Nicholas who tried to win that header for the Bears. McCann will now kick it out of bounds. Throw in Bears. Little under 25 minutes left here in the first half. Duig throws it in. And the fight for the ball down there, and it'll... Looks like it goes off of Stonington. Well, never mind, it was off of Rice and the Chargers, so it'll be a corner kick. We'll see who takes it this time for the Bears. Sean Lourdes took the first couple, and it looks like Salvatore Alessio, captain for the Bears, will take this one. Nicholas is over there as well. Alessio taps it to him. We'll see what the Bears have cooking here. A good sliding tackle right there from Poplaski to get that out of harm's way. Lord will take it for the Bears. Trying to knot this game up at 1. currently trail the Chargers 1-0. Ball goes in. It's headed out. That was Ethan McCann who headed that one. And McCormick trying to win it for the Chargers. Now Duig finds it for the Bears. Works it over to Alessio. You can tell Alessio, very good player for the Stonington Bears. Very calm with the ball. Fast out there as well as that ball gets into Prescott and goal. A throw out to Creamer along the sideline. And works it up to Ferreira. The fight for the ball. Now that was Yates sending the ball down the field. McCann fighting for it over there with Lord. He wins it. Trying to get it to the middle, and Durham of the Bears heads it. Now Poplawski does the same thing. And Bennett steps up for the Chargers. Trying to get it to Poplawski. Works it back to Aaron Rice. To Luca Fazzaro. Now Rice kicks it in. And almost a goal there as Pansiero was able to dive on it, but Ferreira putting the pressure on the Stonington Bear defense. Booming kick down the field. And Alessio, good touch there. Looking for Nicholas. His shot, and couldn't quite get enough on that. That was a good opportunity, just couldn't quite connect. A good opportunity for the Bears. Prescott's kick is headed by Wolfrat. Now finds Neal. Now this is Creamer along the sideline for the Chargers. Beautiful pass to Ferreira along the sideline. That's Yates running step for step with him. We'll see what Ferreira does here. Crosses it, and Durham's able to get that ball out of there. Good move there from Stonington Bears, and that ball's worked to the other sideline. Rice heads it back in. This is Duig. Works it to Nicholas. Nicholas now gets it back to Wolfrat. Now to Durham. And Rice coming in, trying to get that ball for the Chargers. Instead, it finds Duig. Now Bennett will touch it for the Chargers, and that ball will go out of bounds. It'll be a Bears throw-in. Nicholas works the ball to the middle for the Bears. That's Neal. Now gets to the other side to Yates. Back to Neal. Now to Duig. There's Nicholas now. Bears controlling the ball here. See if they can do something with it. Neal gets it in to Alessio. Alessio trying to make a move. Aaron Rice comes over to make a play. Finds Alessio again. Oh, and a lot of contact, and yep, we're going to get a call against the Chargers. Looks like it might have been Fazzaro from behind, trying to slide in and make that play. Now the Bears will get an opportunity at a free kick. 19 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in the first half. 2025 Piver Cup Championship game. Chargers trying to go back-to-back. Stonington trying to win on their home field. The kick in from Lord. Ethan McCann heads it out. Now Rice does the same thing, and Poplawski trying to hold off Lord, and now he kicks it down. Durham steps up for the Bears. Good header there. Now McCormick will work it over to Rice for the Chargers. To Poplawski. And we got a call against the Bears. I think the referee was trying to let that play on, but saw that needed to call that. as Rice got taken out there, and this will be Ethan McCann with the free kick for the Chargers, captain for the Chargers. Ball's heading towards Creamer. He heads it, but Brady O'Neal is right there for the Bears. Good action here so far in the first half. If you missed the goal from earlier, Chariho's Ethan McCann was able to get the first goal of the game. Luca Fazzaro of the Chargers, free kick, had a pass right into the box. McCann initially missed the header, but then the ball found Creamer. Creamer was able to hit it off a Stonington defender, and then McCann was able to do the rest from there with the tap in to get us where we are at 1-0 in this championship game. As we've got subs for both teams, Sean Dorgan will check into the game for the Chargers. Number 19 will take out Casey Poplaski. And freshman Hugh McGee, number 11, will check in for the Bears. This will be Reed McCann with a throw-in for the Chargers. Ferreira trying to run it down for the Chargers. But O'Neal does a good job holding them off. A lot of contact over there. And that ball will go the Chargers' way as it went off O'Neal last. As here comes the throw-in. Wolfrat headed that one. And now Neal trying to get it back for the Bears. We got another whistle. And the ball will go to the Stonington Bears. You can tell this Bears team has some explosive players on their team. Chargers defense doing a pretty good job right now, but they have to keep their focus. As with a potent offense like Stonington, they can rattle them off quickly, and they showed it against Westerly in their first round game. That ball is out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for Stonington. It's a big first goal for the Chargers, though, in this game. Now, if you're the Chargers, try to really focus on that defense. You don't let them score, you win the game. It's going to be easier said than done against the Bears here tonight. This is Yates now. And Ferreira is able to steal that one for the Chargers. Vinny Ferreira. This is Creamer. Beautiful move by Creamer. He's still going. Working against Neal. Now gets it to Fazzaro. And now to Reed McCann. Now McCann will work that over to Fazzaro. Now to Creamer. Taps it into McCormick. His shot! Oh, and just wide. It's a good save from Pansiera right there. Get his hand on it. And that'll be a corner for the Chargers. This is Luca Fazzaro now. The kick in. We'll see who gets it. It's going to be nobody as that ball is going to go out of bounds. Bennett tried to track it down but couldn't quite do it. Brady O'Neal sends that one down for the Bears. It's headed by Lord, and now Dorgan works it to the middle. Tried to find McCormick. Instead, it finds Creamer. A lot of contact there, and it's going to go the Chargers' way as Duig, a little too much contact right there. Now this will be Luca Fazzaro, number 10, for the Chargers. Fazaro sends it into the box. That ball will go out of bounds. A little too far that time for any Chariho teammate to get that one. We have 13 minutes, 20 seconds left to go here in the first half. Ball headed by Kramer. Dorgan and Wolfrat for the Chargers and Bears respectively work for it, and Wolfrat sends it down to the Chariho side of the field. Alessio trying to fight for it, so is Resinger. He heads it. And now Reed McCann will send a laser of a kick down the sideline. This is O'Neal with the throw-in for the Bears. Headed along that sideline, ball finds Alessio. Jukin left and right, now works it to Durham. Durham gets it to McGee, the freshman for the Stonington Bears, and the ball finds Ethan McCann. He works it out to his teammate Ferreira. Ferreira a little push in the back right there, and it'll be a Stonington free kick. This will be Yates taking this one for the Bears, trying to find Alessio. The header goes right to Prescott in goal. Ferreira trying to track that one down for the Chargers, but too far ahead. This will be Pansiera in goal. The header right to Alessio. He's got an opportunity. Oh, a beautiful save. Another save by Prescott. What a play from the Chargers goalkeeper. As point blank, he was able to stop that one. Here come the Chargers. Ferreira can't quite run it down, but two big saves from Prescott. Chargers goalkeeper came up to play those two shots and was able to get his body on both of them. This is Lord now for the Bears. Now to Wolfrat. Now Pizarro sends it down. And once again, we'll go to Pansiera in goal. But you just saw a little glimpse there of what the Stonington offense is capable of. It's Pizarro. Oh, it looked like a handball. Chargers signaling for it, and it was. This will be Luca Pizarro. See what the Chargers decide to do here on this free kick. They have McCormick open there if they want to just tap it to him instead. Here's McCann! And Pansiera is able to snag that one out of the air. Chargers love that play, though, and those two have a really good connection out on the field. Pizarro tried to head it. Resinger is able to keep that ball in front of the Chargers. Now Kramer, a good touch there. Works the ball in the middle of the field. This is McGee fighting for it with Kramer. Now Aaron Rice will get it to Kramer. Rice now works it to the middle to McCormick. Finds Duhigg instead of a Charger teammate. Ball's headed out. And now Wolfrat will step up for the Bears. Ball gets into the box. There's Prescott once again. Catching that one out of the air. Prescott will send that ball down. Looked like some contact there on Sean Dorgan, Charger player. It's a play on. McCormick. Oh, a good step there by the Stonington defender, Duhigg. This is Neal trying to find McGee. The ball gets back to Neal. Duhigg to Neal. Neal works it back to Durham. Durham with the kick. And now Ethan McCann heads it right to Sean Dorgan for the Chargers. This is Yates now stepping up for the Bears to that ball. That's Goulart over there, works it back to Yates. Looks like that ball is going to be Stonington throw-in. As Dorgan last touched that one. So what we got for the Chargers? Number 25, Angelo Guido, checked into the game for the Chargers.
He jumped in the trash can and fell over.
Now Reed McCann will throw it in. Wolfrat heads it. Ethan McCann does the same. Now finds the feet of Creamer. Here comes Ferreira. No advantage here, but doesn't seem to matter. That's good play from Wolfrat. O'Neal as well did a good job on that play. A lot of contact. Bennett gets knocked to the ground, and it's going to be a free kick for the Chargers. 1-0 game here at Stonington. 7 minutes left in the first half. A well-played first half from both teams. Only a 1-goal difference. Pizarro sends it in. We'll see who gets it. And it was Pansiera who knocked it out of the air for the Bears. It'll be a throw-in. Chargers get it in. Rice crosses it to the middle. No one was over there, though. And Wolfrat will settle it down. This is Nicholas over there on that far sideline. Now this is Brady O'Neal. Fazaro trying to get it to Dorgan. He does. Dorgan works it back to Reed McCann. Ferreira's got it now for the Chargers. Trying to add to their lead. The cross. Is Creamer going to get it? He isn't. Instead, it's Pansiera. Durham and Rice go for it. Neither of them get it. And now the ball finds Rice. A little miskick there, but he's able to get it back. Creamer trying to make a move, but Duhigg was able to be there for the Bears. This is McGee trying to keep it in. He does. Little contact there from Chariho's Fazaro. Fazaro, good physical play there. Able to get the ball for the Chargers. But now Wolfrat has it for the Bears. And Fazaro will just send that one down. Looks like Pansiera is going to grab that one. Ball's rolled out to Brady O'Neal of the Bears. And if you missed our first game here on 321 Media, we had the Stonington girls soccer team take on the Chariho girls. And what a game it was. 0-0 all the way into at the end of regulation. And then once overtime was over, it was still 0-0. So we had to go to penalty kicks, and Chariho was able to win in the shootout against Stonington to complete the four-peat of this tournament. Our player of the game went to Ruby Cam in goal, who made some excellent saves during those penalty kicks. And not only those penalty kicks, but a lot of shots throughout the game that she saved as well. Without her tonight, Chargers would have been walking home with a loss. Now Bennett works it back to McCann. Instead it rolls all the way to Prescott. Now to Reed McCann. To the middle it goes. Bennett. Lord's able to take that one for the Bears, but Bennett fought for it. Now this is Nicholas for the Bears along the sideline. Header there goes out of bounds. It'll be Charger ball. Kramer will check out. McCormick will come into the game for the Chargers. Not as many subs for either team as we saw in that first game. The girls' side subbed a little bit more than what we have in this boys' game so far. And we have 3 minutes left to go. Yates steps up for the Bears. Let's see if he can make something happen. Being guarded closely, still has it. Beautiful work by Yates. Still has it. Now it gets poked away. Alessio of the Bears trying to come over, and that ball's kicked away by the Chargers. Ball's worked back in quickly. Ethan McCann kicks that one up in the air. Guido trying to settle it. And that was Duhigg who just sends a bomb of a kick down the field, and that'll go out of bounds. Prescott now with the goal kick. Ferreira trying to get it. Instead it goes right to Durham of the Bears. Now it's Yates. McCormick to Ferreira. Trying to hold off a Stonington defender. Good touch there by Yates to get that ball away from Ferreira. And O'Neal to McGee. Contact there, and a little too much from Guido of the Chargers, and it'll be a free kick for the Bears. And we have 1:30 left to go here in the first half. Ball's worked in. This is Neal now settling it for the Bears. Chargers just trying to prevent any last-second goal here in the first half. You don't want to give up anything here if you're the Chargers. Take the momentum of this 1-0 lead into halftime. Duhigg sends it in. Rice now kicks it down the field for the Chargers. Now that's Nicholas trying to work it in the box. McGee was looking for Alessio. That ball hung up in the air a little bit too long, and Prescott was able to come out and get that one. Header by Dorgan of the Chargers. Now that ball's worked to Bennett. Duhigg of the Bears steps up to intercept that one. Now Fazaro trying to do the same thing. Now Nicholas kick it to McCann, and McCann will just send it in the air. Both teams battling here tonight. Ball's kicked out of bounds. And that will be the half here at Stonington High School. So, heading into halftime at this 2025 Piver Cup Championship matchup. Bears currently trail the Chargers 1-0. We'll be right back after some messages from our awesome sponsors.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Moving doesn't have to be stressful. Whether it's across town or just across the hall, no job is too big or too small for Easy Does It Moving and More. Sean and his team put people first, making your move safe, smooth, and stress-free from start to finish. For a move made simple, go with the name that says it all. Easy does it, moving and more. Call us today at 401-545-6078 or go to easydoesitmoving.com.
I am Jim Howe. My practice is focused on representing people injured in car accidents, representing people injured in premises liability, represent people in all walks of life. I say all the time that I represent the underdog, and by the underdog I mean the person who is injured and is facing lawyers that are hired by insurance companies. If you unfortunately find yourself injured in an automobile collision or in any other circumstance where insurance may come into play, think of giving me a call.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Hi, I'm AJ Trott.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
Hi, this is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. In this challenging insurance environment, Lathrop Insurance can be your beacon in the storm to help you find the coverage you need at the right price. Now, more than ever, you need a partner in the insurance industry that can work with multiple carriers to make sure you have the right coverage at the right price. Lathrop Insurance carries home, auto, and business insurance and can be reached at 401-596-2525. We've been supporting the local community since 1939, and we look forward to working with you.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at Dunn's Corners at 224 Post Road, and everybody down here is getting the brand new iPhone 16. We have it here in stock. The best part is right now, if you trade in your old phone, you get it for free. We got deals all weekend, awesome savings. Come on down and see us, 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners, Verizon Wireless Zone. We'll see you soon.
D&V Mechanical specializes in the installation, maintenance, and servicing of Mitsubishi ductless mini-split heat pump systems. We are certified by Mitsubishi as Diamond Elite contractors and factory trained and up to date on the proper procedure of the installation and service of Mitsubishi ductless heating and air conditioning ductless heat pumps. We assist with the paperwork to reduce much of the stress-related documentation required to get the state rebates and federal tax incentives. We are not a jack-of-all-trades, master-of-nothing company. We are masters of ductless heat pumps. It's what we do, and it's what we know.
kids. Bring grandma and grandpa. Heck, bring everyone. And come to the Misquamicut Fall Fest in Westerly, September 12th, 13th, and 14th at Misquamicut State Beach. You'll find an array of great food trucks, arts and craft vendors, games, rides, wrestling, and a Ferris wheel with panoramic views. Plus, tons of great entertainment all weekend long on the main stage. It's an amazing endless summer at Misquamicut Beach with Fall Fest. Misquamicut.org.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Welcome back, everybody, to 321 Media. We are here at Stonington High School for the 2025 Piver Cup Championship game between the Chariho Chargers, who currently lead the Stonington Bears 1-0. Chargers trying to go back-to-back in this tournament. They defeated Stonington last year in this same tournament. If you guys missed our game from earlier tonight on 321 Media, you can always go watch it back on YouTube. You missed all the action, but the Chariho Chargers ladies soccer team was able to defeat the Stonington Lady Bears in penalty kicks tonight. Great game from both teams, as we got another great game going on here right now. I want to make sure we shout out Dime Bank, the halftime show sponsor here tonight. Head on down to Dime Bank. No one better to trust with your banking than them. As Luca Fazzaro earlier in the first half was able to drop a dime down in the box to Ethan McCann for a goal. And the Chargers back out on the field, ready to go. Stonington in their huddle. They're getting fired up. We're almost ready for more soccer here tonight. We got 40 more minutes to determine who's going to take the championship here tonight. Both teams 3-1 on the season so far. Chariho hasn't played since Monday, and they look well rested. Had a lot of energy so far in this game. Creamer, Ferreira, flying around out there. Fazzaro, always a steady presence in the middle, as is Bennett. And the Charger defense with the two McCann brothers, Rice and Resinger, have all done a good job so far in this game. For the Bears, Salvatore Alicio had a tremendous opportunity, right, one-on-one with Connor Prescott, the goalkeeper for the Chargers. Prescott was able to make an unbelievable save. Then right after that, another Stonington player tried to get a goal, and Prescott was able to save it again. So far, the MVP of this game would have to give it to Connor Prescott for those two saves. As Ferreira at midfield, and we're ready for more soccer here at Palmer Field. Ref blows the whistle, and here we go. Headed by Neal of the Bears. It goes right to Fazzaro. Now to Poblaski of the Chargers. Nicholas comes over to take that one. Now to Lord. It'll be worked back to Pansiera, the goalkeeper for the Bears. The junior goalkeeper. And that's Duig along that right sideline. Makes a move. And now Resinger of the Chargers. Looks like that ball's going out of bounds. And it goes right near the Charger bench. Throw in from the Bears. Goes right to Yates. And Rice gets that one out of there for the Chargers. Yates, another player who's done a good job for the Bears so far in this game, has been very active on defense and on the offensive side as well. As Creamer last touched that one, it'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Brady O'Neill's done a solid job on that backside of the defense for the Bears as well, as has Sean Durham. And Wolfrat, once again, will throw it in for the Bears. Creamer trying to intercept that one. Can't do it. Neal, good pullback move right there. Sends it across the field, and this is Duhigg. To Nicholas. Nicholas trying to run it down, going against Rice. The cross, and it hits Rice. Wow, I'm surprised that ball stayed in, but Rice making a play to get that ball out of there. O'Neal. Over to Sean Durham, now to Yates. Now Fazaro will tap it ahead to Ferreira. See what Ferreira decides to do with it. Tried to tap it ahead to Creamer. It looks like Wolfrat's all over it. Pansiero will slide out to get that one for the Bears. Ball goes right to Creamer. Poblaski and Duhigg battle for it. Duhigg's able to keep it in over there. Trying to hit off Poblaski, but Poblaski saves it. Now in the middle it goes. Creamer, the touch, tried to get it to Ferreira, but Stonington's able to boot that one out of there. Now the ball finds Yates right near midfield. Lord trying to find a teammate. Instead, it's the Chargers' Resinger who gets that ball out of there. Ball going back and forth a little bit here. Ball's worked down the sideline. Let's see if Nicholas can go get it. McCann of the Chargers saves it. Resinger gets that one out of harm's way. Wanted to prevent that ball from getting in the box, but also prevent a quarter kick and force a throw-in. So, good play there from Resinger. This will be Sean Durham throwing the ball in for the Bears. That ball is out. Let's see who they call it. And it is going to be a corner, as it was off a Charger player last. This will be Lord taking the corner kick for the Bears. Trying to create an opportunity for his team. The ball gets crossed in. Let's see who's going to get it. Ball bounces out to Neal. Tries to tap it through. Durham now works it back. Now Poblaski trying to run after it. Let's see if he can get there. He's working against Neal. Now Neal gets it for the Bears. Still battling Poblaski. And the Bears are going to throw it in. Wolfrat heads that one. Reed McCann tries to work it up the field. A little bit of contact there. Not enough to get a call, though. Wolfrat sends that the other way. Fazaro kicks it to the middle. Finds the foot of Brady O'Neil for the Bears. Now gets it over to Duhigg. Tried to get it over there on the sideline to his teammate, but the ball went out of bounds. Charger throw-in. Yates comes over to kick that one out of bounds. It'll be a Charger throw-in. The Chargers want to play aggressive, also want to play smart here. with how potent the Stonington offense is, you definitely don't want to give any opportunities to them, but you also want to try to continue to put the pressure on them because they are a very high-powered offensive team as well. As Reed McCann trying to get it to Creamer. McCann tried to kick it, but this was Goulart, Joseph Goulart with the ball for the Bears. Tried to work it into Owen, but Rice comes in, kicks that one. Durham tried the header, couldn't get there, and O'Neal will send it down. Now Prescott, the goalkeeper for the Chargers, rolls it out to Reed McCann. Now Durham of the Bears has it. Stonington trying to tie this game up. Chargers defense holding strong right now. Neal trying to get into Alessio. McCann kicks that one out of bounds. Sean Durham once again of the Bears will throw it in. Looks like that ball was kicked out of bounds by the Bears, so it'll be a goal kick. Player shaking up. That was Luca Fazzaro. He's getting up. He looks all right. And if any of you are looking for more sports tomorrow, The Voice, Greg Morano, will be on from 8 to 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. You can catch that live on YouTube and Facebook on 321 Media. The Voice always has some great guests on there. Does a good job calling Westerly sports as well. I know he's fired up for the Bulldog football season this year, and rightfully so, as they were able to get a huge win yesterday against the Ram Raptors from Connecticut, 61-12. Bulldogs now 1-1 on the season. As in their first game, they took a loss to Scituate, Massachusetts. They were up late in the game and just couldn't quite hold on, but a very good Scituate, Massachusetts team. They lost 33-29. Ball's thrown in by Durham. Lord touches it to Wolfrat, but the Chargers are able to get the ball out of there. Yates throws it in. The ball will stay with Stonington. Ethan McCann sending it to Ferreira's way. Ferreira heads it, and Durham of the Bears kicks it. Now this is Fazzaro. Oh, and if it got past Duhigg over there, Poblaski might have had a chance to do something with it. And that ball will be kicked out of bounds by the Chargers. Throw-in Bears. This is Nicholas for the Bears along the sideline, number 33, working against Rice. Kicks it off of Rice, and it'll be a corner kick. One 1-0 game here in the 2025 Piver Cup Championship. The corner kick works out to Goulart. Oh, and Creamer steps in front of him to take it away. Creamer Little miscommunication there with Ferreira's. Yates was able to easily step in front of that one. Prescott, the goalie for the Chargers, will kick it down, and good header there by O'Neal. Now to Neal, works it to Gallart. Now Bennett trying to find McCormick. Yates trying to run him down, and he does. Neal's got it now for the Bears. A couple good fakes, trying to find Wolfrat. And Resinger kicks that ball out of bounds. Play from the Charger defender right there. Throw in, that's Durham. Strong throw into the box. Duhigg missed it for a second. Now kicks it down to the far side, and no one's over there. So it'll be a corner kick. We got subs coming in for the Chargers. Ferreira will check out. Number 32, Brendan Gleason will check into the game. Sean Dorgan will also check into the game for the Chargers. He'll take out Casey Poplaski. You'll be able to catch both of those players, Brendan Gleason and Sean Dorgan, on the basketball court for the Chariho Chargers basketball team this year. Brendan a junior, Sean a sophomore. That ball is too far ahead of Alessio as Prescott now grabs it for the Chargers. Wolfrat tries to head that one. Gleason's running after it for the Chargers. Trying to make something happen. He's got a lot of speed out there. Brendan fighting for it. Now Creamer's got it. Gleason now has it. Oh, little contact from Yates. Good play there. And now this is Alessio. He kicks that one right off of Resinger. Ball's thrown into Yates. Right back to Wolfrat. Trying to get it into Nicholas. A fight for the ball. Lord now to Goulart. McCormick touches it ahead, but instead it goes right to Brady O'Neal. Stonington been dominating the possession so far in this second half. Chargers haven't had a lot of opportunities on their side of the field. That ball will go out. It'll be a Stonington throw-in. We'll see what they got here. Looked like when Fazaro was trying to go back into the game, accidentally made contact with the player who was trying to throw it in. Nicholas over there has a little conversation with the referee, no card, and looked to play on. I think that was a good move there. Just give him a warning and keep playing some soccer. This will be a throw-in from Duhigg. Trying to get it to Nicholas, but the ball will roll out of bounds. Prescott kicks it out to Reed McCann. As McCann sends it down the field, that ball will get out. Brady O'Neal with the throw-in. Wolfrat tries to head it. Goes past Reed McCann. Salvatore Alessio trying to make a move. Instead kicks it right to Ethan McCann. Now the Bears trying to settle it. But McCormick of the Chargers takes that one away. Fazaro trying to get to the outside to Dorgan. He does. McCormick to Gleason. Back to McCormick. Let's see if McCormick can hit Creamer here. Oh, but Wolfrat uses his back to stop that one. Just under 25 minutes left to go here in the second half. Chargers still lead the Bears 1-0. We want to make sure to shout out all of our sponsors here on 321 Media. Without all of you guys, we cannot do the things that we do. We get up over 300,000 views every month across all of our podcasts, live streams of sporting events, other community events. So make sure, if you want to, call or text 401-321-2838 today. We work really closely with all of our sponsors. Local businesses are the best, and we love them in all the Chariho, Stonington, Prout, and Chariho communities. As there was some push there, as Gleason got pushed out of bounds. But like I was saying, Chariho, Stonington, Prout, and Westerly communities, we love each and every single community that we get to work with. So if you're interested, please call or text 401-321-2838 today. You're not only supporting local high school athletes, but you're also putting your business in front of a lot of eyes. As with that push, the Chargers now get a free kick out of it. This will be Luca Fazzaro. Ball gets thrown in. And it looked like Gleason was trying to come across for an opportunity, but Pansiera stepped in front of that one. Alessio of the Bears trying to fight off two Charger defenders. The ball goes out of bounds. This will be Sean Durham throwing the ball in. He's been busy with the throw-ins tonight. Alessio tried to turn and shoot, but not enough space there. The ball caroms out. Gleason trying to run it down. And Bennett, powerful header right there. That went about 40 yards down the field. Ethan McCann wins that one back for the Chargers. Gleason trying to hold off Duhigg, fighting for it. A lot of contact. Gleason trying to keep it in along the sideline. Trying to kick it up to himself, and Brady O'Neill gets that ball out of harm's way. Gleason plays soccer exactly how he plays basketball. I've seen him play a lot more basketball than soccer, but always leaves it all out there, hustling all over the place. Tremendous young man as well. Works really hard. Now that ball will go to Stonington. Ball finds Neal of the Bears. The Bears are trying to be a little bit more aggressive than you usually would be at some point. As a good slide there, at least it was for a second, but they are going to get Yates for the slide on Dorgan. Give credit to this Charger defense so far. Stopped a few good opportunities, and give a huge shout out to Connor Prescott in goal so far as well. Some big saves in this game. Ethan McCann sends that one down, and it's going to bounce right to Pansiera in goal. McCann and Alessio, a pair of sevens, go at it. Fazzaro, Dorgan, and Alessio all fighting for it, and Alessio was the one who got the call, fighting against two Charger players. And he is tough out there. You can tell he has a really good feel for the game. Great footwork. Strong player. He's able to create an opportunity for his team to get a free kick. This will be senior captain Sean Lord. See what the Bears can do. Alessio coming around. Oh, tried to head it. And that ball is just wide of the goal, so it'll be a goal kick for Prescott. There's a good little play design there from the Bears. Started Alessio near the back of that stack that they had set up. Brought him across and tried to hit him. Wolfrat heads that one. Reed McCann does the same. Goulart trying to control it for the Bears, but can't, but he does hit it off a Chargers player. So it'll be a throw-in for the Bears. Yates will throw it in to Alessio. Tried to shoot it, but Bennett was right there to get in front of that one. Now the Bears will look to reset things. Dorgan trying to fight for it. Kicks it up in the air. Stays in bounds as Durham and Creamer collide. Yates kicks it up in the air. See who goes up and gets this one. It's Durham. Gets it to Nicholas. Neal tried to get it back to Nicholas. Contact once again. And Aaron Rice went to the ground, and we're going to get a call against Stonington. So just like the first game here tonight, wouldn't expect anything else. Very physical, rightfully so in a championship game, and in a tournament that's been here since 2017, as this tournament means a lot to all the teams that's involved. Dorgan heads it, but it goes right to O'Neal, and O'Neal gets it to Neal. Ball sent back. Now Durham will throw it in once again for the Bears. This is Hugh McGee checking into the game for the Bears. He's going to take out Owen Nicholas. Throw-in goes to Neal of the Bears. Now to Lord. Bennett guarding him closely now, works it back to Duhigg. Now the Chargers looking to come the other way, but ball was kicked out of bounds by the Bears. And see Coach Brian Williams on the sideline over there telling his team, let's go, let's go. Trying to get that ball in quickly. To McCormick, to Rice. Back to McCormick. See what the call is here. It's going to be a free kick for the Bears. A little too much contact by one of the Chariho players, it looked like, and ball will be now swung to Durham. To Wolfrat. Reed McCann kicks that one right out of bounds. Ball finds Brady O'Neal of the Bears. Ball's worked in. That's Neal, who's had a good game for the Bears. Another very calm presence in the middle of the field. And that will be a handball against Lord. It'll be a free kick for the Chargers. Ball sent down Creamer's way. A little bit of contact. But Wolfrat just sends that one towards the Chariho bench. See if that ball will stay in. It does somehow. Now the ball bounces right to Lord. Ball's worked up to Alessio. Resinger's right there. Big play from Resinger. Creamer working against O'Neal. Here we go for the Chargers. Creamer's got the moves. Works to McCormick. McCormick still fighting for it against Neal. Trying to get it to Ferreira. Ferreira trying to hold off Wolfrat. Yates coming over quickly. And that slide gets that ball right out of bounds. Big play there from Yates. We'll see who's going to throw it in for the Chargers. Looks like it's going to be Reed McCann going down there. This is Goulart now of the Bears. Some good footwork right there. That ball will hit a Charger player and go out of bounds. Neal throwing it up quickly to Alessio. Let's see, he's got a little bit of space. Looks like he has some speed too. Long strides! Got by some Chargers, and all left-footed shot just off the mark. Man, you can tell Alessio had the speed there. Turned on the Jets. Left-footed shot just wide.
It's coming, John! It's coming!
Prescott now with the goal kick. Bears have had some of those opportunities here tonight. Just haven't been able to cash in. Ball's worked down to Creamer. He heads it. Now he's looking for an opportunity. Let's see if he can turn the corner. Brady O'Neal doesn't let him. Tried to work it back. The cross to McCormick. Tries to settle it. Hit a shot. And it goes right to Mateo in goal. Mateo Pansiero with the save. Trying to find McGee, the freshman, number 11 out there for the Bears. Kicks it in, tries to find Alessio, and ball instead goes right to Prescott in goal. Beautiful night here at Stonington High School. Weather is perfect. Not much wind, and we are underneath the lights. Not a better place to be right now than to watch this soccer game. This is Lord now for the Bears. Great crowd on hand here tonight for both games. Lady Chargers have decided to stick around to support their boys team after they captured their 4th consecutive championship in this tournament. Pizarro tried to work the ball down the field, and that ball will go out of bounds. Let's see whose ball it is here. And it will be the Chargers. They got a free kick as there was a lot of contact on that kick from Pizarro. Durham heads it over. Good job by Durham. McCormick of the Chargers steps to it. Now this is Duhigg. Good fight there from both teams, and that'll be a Charger throw-in. Instead, it'll be a free kick. That ball will work over to Reed McCann. Reed McCann decides to settle it, maybe waste a little time here as we have 10 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this championship game. As yeah, if you're Stonington right now, hearing some of the fans say it, but you got to try to put a little pressure on the Chargers. Trying to maybe take a few chances that you normally wouldn't. Trying to make something happen. They have the skill, just got to be able to go out there and do it. I would keep trying to find Alessio, though. Alessio, ball tries to get worked into him. The header! Oh, and instead it goes right into the hands of Prescott, and he'll roll that ball out quickly to Aaron Rice. And that ball's out of bounds. Off of Dorgan. And Durham will throw it in for the Bears. So right now out there for the Chargers, it's Dorgan, Ferreira, McCormick, Bennett, Fazaro, Rice, who just made that play, both of the McCanns, Resinger, and Creamer. For the Bears, it's McGee, Wolfrat, Lord, Neal. Nicholas is out there, Alessio. Yates, O'Neill, Durham, and Duhigg. Lord tries to get it to Alessio. The move there, but Ethan McCann was right there to send that ball out of bounds. Nifty move from Alessio as he was able to use his left foot to kick it behind him, and he was trying to run after it, but Ethan McCann, captain for the Chargers, is right there for it. Let's see what the Bears decide to do on this throw-in. Goes right to Resinger. Durham tries to get it in. Sean Dorgan makes a good play and heads the ball out of there. Finds Ferreira. Now he's trying to get it up the field to Creamer, but O'Neill is right there for the Bears, getting that ball out of bounds, allowing his team to be able to set up on defense. Chargers just have to keep their focus, and a little bit of contact right there. Oh, and quick start up there, as Alessio didn't waste any time. And we are going to get a goal kick here, as I was last, off of Stonington. Dorgan, the header. Beautifully placed. Let's see if Ferreira can get it. Pansiero was able to kick that ball out of there. Rice tried to keep it in bounds, but that ball will go out of bounds. As Goulart will check back into the game for the Bears. They'll take out McGee. And Ethan McCann send that one towards midfield. Ferrero and O'Neill battling. Creamer trying to get in on the action. A lot of contact. The ball will go out of bounds. Been physical play here tonight, but it's been respectful between both of these teams. Stonington tried to keep that ball in, but it did go out of bounds. Dorgan now got it for the Chargers. Chargers trying to waste a little time here. Rice trying to get into Ferreira. O'Neill heads in. McCormick's got it now. Guarded closely by Lord. Now to Dorgan. Dorgan tries to cross it. Ferreira had an opportunity for a second, and O'Neill was in on the action. It does go off of Ferreira, so it'll be a Stonington throw-in. Duhigg sends that one to the middle. Almost got to Goulart, and yeah, there's looked like a little bit of contact right there. I think the Chargers were lucky they didn't get a call on that. As Reed McCann sends that one down to Pansiera. And just saw Sean Durham of the Bears telling him, hey, guys, we got to go. Trying to bring everybody up. Trying to really put the pressure on the Chargers. As McCann, good defense there against Alessio. This is Yates trying to get it back to Alessio. Now Alessio goes to Lord. To Alessio. Gets it down to Neal. To Yates. Back to Neal. The cross. Couldn't get enough on it. And Ethan McCann will send it out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in for the Bears. We are now under 5 minutes left to go here in the second half. 1-0 Chargers still. It looks like we got a player shaken up. Looks like that's Neal over there. I think it might be just a little cramping. That's what it looked like initially. It is a cooler night, but these young men still working extremely hard out on the field. Like I said earlier, too, there have not been many subs in this game as opposed to the girls' soccer game that we saw right before this. And again, if you didn't catch that one, make sure to go check that one out back on YouTube and Facebook on @321media. A tremendous game played by both of those teams here tonight. And it looks like Neil's going to be up and he's going to walk off the field underneath his own power. We'll see who comes in for him. Trying to catch his number. That's number 4. Lucas Brown, a freshman, checking into this game. So a big spot for the freshman to check in. Ball's headed out. Goes to Lord. Out of Duhigg. Ball finds McCormick. Played by Yates there, but it ended up going back to the Chargers. Resinger and Wolfrat go at it. Now to Alessio. Goulart. Looked like it might have hit his hand, but play on. Durham, good touch right there to keep that ball in front of him. And McCann. Reed does a good job there on defense. Creamer to McCann. O'Neal keeps that in. Works to his teammate Durham. Really got to put all your eggs in the basket right now if you're Stonington. As now we're under 4 minutes. Chargers defense holding strong here right now. Lord tries to work that one in. That was Rice who went up to head that one. He heads it out of bounds. Throw in it goes. And that was Pizarro who headed it out of there. Yates tried to get it back in for the Bears. But instead it bounces to McCormick. Now to Dorgan. Up to Ferreira. Now the ball finds O'Neal. Goulart trying to save it, but it does go out of bounds. So the Chargers will get the throw in. This will be Brendan Gleason checking back into the game. He'll replace Ferreira. As if the Chargers are able to hold on here, they will go back-to-back in the Piver Cup tournament. Won it last year in 2024. It would be another sweep for the Chariho soccer programs. Still got a long way to go in this game, though. The throw-in from Reed McCann. Ball bounces off Dorgan. Now the ball's bounced out. This is Lord now who has it for the Bears, and the Bears got to go. Is O'Neal. Bennett kicks it right back for the Chargers. Owen and Bennett battle for it. That was Owen Nicholas and Bennett. Dorgan gets it to Gleason. See what Gleason does with it. Trying to get it back to Dorgan. Nicholas was over there. Now Gleason tried to make something happen, but went off his foot out of bounds. Now under 2 minutes to go here in the championship game. 1-0 Chargers. We'll see if the Bears can put a good attack here. They've been close all game. Let's see if they have one more spurt in them. As Gleason's running after that one, he's working against O'Neal. Works to McCormick, back to Gleason. Creamer was in there as well. And O'Neal wins it for the Bears, who's played an excellent game on defense for the Bears. It'll be Wolf Rat throwing the ball in to Alessio. Got a Lord. Goes right to Resinger. Now the Bears got to go quickly. 50 seconds left. Kramer now finds Gleason. Yates all over him at midfield. He's able to win it. Yates tried to get it to Goulart. Oh, fighting for it. They're on the same team. Here comes Neal. We have 20 seconds now as Durham trying to work that into a teammate. And we got a little bit of contact there. And it's going to go against Stonington. And the Chargers will have a free kick. As the clock continues to run, Prescott kicks it. And that is how this game will end. And the Chargers win back-to-back Piver Cups as they are your 2025 Piver Cup champions. Great game from both teams. A game just like the first game that could have gone either way. We only saw one goal scored tonight in both games, and it came from Ethan McCann of the Chargers. Luca Fazzaro had a free kick and worked it into Ethan McCann and missed it initially, but then Creamer found it, hit it off the goalie, and then Ethan McCann was able to tap it in after that. Dime Bank is our post-game sponsor. We want to thank Dime Bank, the best spot in banking. As like I said earlier, Luca Fazzaro had a dime of a pass earlier in the game, so make sure you go and check out our friends over at Dime Bank. Now for our Flying Hoof player of the game, we want to make sure we shout them out. Shout out to the Flying Hoof. This is a tough one. Could go either way here, but I'm going to give it to the goalie Connor Prescott of the Chargers. If you remember back in that first half, he made two huge saves as Alessio of the Bears was on a fast break. He stopped the initial shot, and another Bears player came in, tried another shot, and point blank, Prescott was able to make the save, along with many other saves throughout the game. Just want to make sure to give a shout out to the Chariho defense as well. McCann. Both McCanns did a great job. Resinger did a great job as well. And the Chargers are your 2025 Piver Cup champions. And coming off a loss against East Greenwich on Monday, this has got to feel good for the Chargers. You come in, you beat a really good Stonington team who had handled Westerly pretty easy in their first round game. So big momentum win for the Chargers heading into their next game. I want to thank you all for listening. I want to make sure we thank my man Caleb out here. First time working with him. He did an excellent job on the camera, and hopefully I can get him on commentary with me next time I am with him. I want to thank both Dave DeAngelis and Ben Barber for producing both of these games for us here tonight. Without you guys, and none of this is possible. Also want to make sure to shout out the Stonington Athletic Program. Shout out to AD Brian Marone for letting us come down here, broadcast these games. And once again, I want to congratulate both of these teams and both the Chariho boys and girls soccer teams as they sweep the Piver Cup Championship here tonight. So, from Dan LaBelle, thank you all for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time.